Alrighty, so ladies and gentlemen, we are back for another episode of Devil's Den, and I can happily report that the New Jersey Devils win 5-3 against the Minnesota Wild tonight. And you know what? It's too bad. It really is too bad that the one night I have to work late during a Devils game is the night where New Jersey arguably has apparently, because I missed the first period, their best first period ever so far this season. So, before we jump into everything, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Devil's Den. Quick reminder, we are trying to get to 80 subscribers by the end of this season. So, if you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. It's completely free. You don't pay anything. Help us grow the channel. We're growing on Twitter. We're growing on YouTube. We're growing all over the place. So please, hit a subscribe. Hit the notification bell. You'll be able to watch every single one of these games for free on YouTube. They also get posted to Twitter. They also get posted to Reddit. So, let's jump into tonight's game, shall we? And this time, I think, I'm going to use a little bit of a helper. So, I managed to grab one of these, a little bit of a new tablet. So, we're going to go over this, and I've got a bunch of information stored on here to go over for this episode of Devil's Den. We're going to try it out, and we're going to see how it feels. So, let's talk. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, tonight was such a good, productive night for the Devils. So first of all, we got production from every single depth. All of the depth of the Devils really came out tonight. You got goals by Holtz, who gets his third of the night. You get goals by McLeod, who gets his second. Meyer, who gets his second. Bratt, who gets his seventh. Not second, seventh. You got Dougie Hamilton, the defense, contributing. He's getting his fourth of the year. And damn, does it feel good. So, let's go over this. So, first period, the Devils play fan-freaking-tastic. They decide, you know what? I am going to play the first period tonight. I am going to work a little bit harder the first 20 minutes of the game. And what happens? The Devils go up 3-0. And of course, I get home. I'm basically walking in halfway through the second period and go, oh, the Devils are up 3-0, eh? Well, if I've learned anything from living in a Leafs household, that leads don't really mean anything, and oh my god, it almost didn't mean anything. So, let's go over this. So, New Jersey manages to have a really good first period, a mid-second period, and a dear God, please someone speed up the timer third period. They did not play well in the third period. Not because, they sort of took their foot off the gas, which they kind of did. But another thing that needs to be mentioned is, I'm sorry, and I know people are going to love for me to say it, so please, everyone get nice and close so you can hear what I'm going to say. Vanecek did not play well tonight. He did not. He crapped the bed, okay? I'm sorry. I know that I'm starting to be known as this goalie defender, but I'm sorry. You absolutely cannot. You cannot not know where the puck is when you're a goaltender. And that's exactly what Vanecek did. Vanecek had no idea where the puck was half the time. There were shots where the puck is landing right in front of him, and he's like, what? What? I have no idea. I have no idea whether or not he knows where the puck is. Second, third goals, you can say defense should have cleared it, which is true. But Vanecek, please, close your legs. Please. Okay? The second goal, it goes off a bunch of people after a failure by the defense to clear the puck. And I understand that I give the defense a hard time sometimes. I think it's justified. But Vanecek decides to go, oh, It's bounced off a couple of people, including me. Guess I'll just spin-a-rama and hope to God to find it. He spins around on his knees, has no idea where the puck is, and it just goes through his legs and into the net. Okay? Wow, I am riled up for a Devils win. All right, so the third goal, once again, gets shot from the point, bounces off a couple, I think Ball gets a piece of it. He tries to block it. Bounces off of him. Bounces off a couple guys in front. Goes off the knob of Vanecek's own stick and slides in between his legs. Close him, Vanny. Close him. Please. Oh, God. Oh, God. Anyways, Vanecek can't keep his friggin' legs closed tonight and is responsible, as far as I'm concerned, for 2 out of the 3 goals. The defense didn't really help him out a little bit, but things happen. He does make a couple good saves here or there, but I'm sorry. Tonight, in terms of who was responsible for the goals, it's Vanecek. And I gotta call him out. When it's justified, you gotta call out your guys. So, no, go away. Why would I want to do this now? Anyways, on to a little bit of the positives, okay? First of all, Jack Hughes, by the way, in case anyone's missed out, Luke Hughes has 6 or 7 points in like 9 games, okay? I know people have wanted to call Luke out for, making sloppy missteps, which, let's be clear, he kind of has from time to time. But, 6 or 7 assists from a defenseman in his rookie year, in his first 10 games, that ain't bad for the kid. That ain't bad for the kid. And you know what? Since we're on the topic of the Hughes, Jack Hughes has 19 points in 9 games. The man is Mario Lemieuxing his way into my heart. I already loved the guy so much, but now it's a pleasure to watch you work, sir. It really is. Jesper Bratt has a 4-point night. I'm pretty sure he's coming up on 15, 16, 17 points himself in 9 games. The 2 of them are showing a masterclass in success. And I'm here for it. I love it so much. So, Devils have a great night. Myers coming through. He's had, 6 points since he was benched? 2 goals, 4 assists or whatever. He's playing great since he's been benched. I'm seeing him get in the face of the opponent a little bit, play a little bit of mind games with them. But yeah, Myers been playing great. We get goals out of McLeod, who got moved into the first line. Who, by the way, can we all agree that McLeod and Bastian are MVP players? They are criminally underrated. But you know what? Everyone looks down because, they're only 3rd or 4th line players. They're grinders. They're not much. McLeod is getting first line minutes and making them count. He right now, I'm going to say it, McLeod right now and Bastian are more valuable to me than Dawson Mercer, who, has he even had a point yet? And Mercer, I love you. I want to be clear. I love Dawson Mercer. But, he's coming up on a contract year. Buddy, no goals, no assists, no points in your first 10 games. It ain't looking too good for you, buddy. You gotta give me something. But McLeod and Bastian, whether it's offense, whether it's penalty kill, whether it's taking the body, whether it's laying it, they're both so good. And it's a shame that more people don't talk these 2 up. Because they're, I'm sorry, invaluable to the team. I do. I think they're that good. I They bring a necessary piece of the puzzle that we just didn't have. We were trying to like cram bits and pieces in there, and they click. I love them. Okay, Andre Palat also having a pretty good year so far. He's often missed, but man's picked up, 1 or 2 goals. He's got a couple assists. He's doing his thing. He's leading, which I like to see. What else? What else? Oh, that's why. That's what I was going to go into. So, rant time from me, okay? Even though technically this whole video is a rant, I'm going to go on another one, okay? I think that it is complete, and I'm going to cover your ears if you don't like language, kids, complete bullshit, okay? That when a guy loses his helmet after being hit, that the referees do not immediately call the play dead. Because if it was a goalie who lost his helmet, play is called dead. But no. Siegenthaler gets hit behind the boards. Clean hit, hard hit, tough hit. Loses his helmet. And what does he have to do? He has to skate from behind his own net all the way up to the point where, guys are blasting hard rubber pucks at sometimes 100 kilometers an hour to go to the bench, to retrieve a helmet, then to skate back. We just had a guy named Adam Johnson get his throat slit by an errant skate blade, okay, in Europe, and died, okay? But meanwhile, with all the talk of cover your necks with these sort of neck protectors, meanwhile, you've got NHL players which have to continue playing sharp objects, powerful slap shots, in a sport that is already hard on the body, with your melon exposed, all the way up to where the puck is being played to get a new helmet, potentially risking your head, your face, everything. If referees cannot be expected to call the play dead for the protection of the player's safety, then what exactly are referees here to do? And this isn't like, the referee shouldn't have. If it's not in the rules to not call the play dead, then they're not going to call the play dead. But it's a stupid and unsafe rule for the players. I'm sitting here gnawing on my fingers, my heart skipping a beat as I'm watching Siegenthaler try to move his way to the bench so he can get a new helmet. Meanwhile, you've got Minnesota defenseman guys winding up for slaps. It's terrifying. And if we're going to give a shit, if we're going to give a single shit about whether or not, players are safe, equipment, things like that, I'm sorry, there needs to be a rule change. That when a player, whether it's a defenseman, a forward, a goalie, loses their helmet, falls off their head, play should be immediately called dead. Immediately. Because again, all it takes is one blistering slap shot with a hard rubber puck to hit a guy in the head. And this might sound exaggerating, but that could kill someone. Let alone end a career, let alone disfigure them, but that could kill someone. I wanted to get that out because the NHL needs to do a better job at protecting its players in all matter of potential health and safety stuff. Okay? Anyways, off of that, I wanted to get that out because I'm watching the game and I'm watching him lose his helmet, and then he's got to skate through a maze of people to get to the. I'm sorry. I keep saying I'm going to stop ranting. I am going to stop ranting. I needed that said because I genuinely worry about players, whether it's our guys, whether it's their guys. It's something you worry about as a fan. What else do I want to talk about? I think that's it, actually. I think that's going to be it for me, guys. Devils win 5-3. I know that I was a little more, it wasn't exactly a joyous video. I did get a little, riled up, but that's why you guys come. That's why you come. You want to see me scream and yell and shout. And in fact, I remember one day getting a comment saying, "Yay, the screaming man is back." So there you go, guys. That's going to be it for me. And I will see you guys in the next one. I believe when we play next? I think it's, what is it, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday? Why can't I find the double schedule right now? I'm literally going through my tablet trying to find out when they're playing next. It's not, no, we play tomorrow. I lied. We play tomorrow against St. Louis. St. Louis is 3-4-1. We are 6-2-0. Let's wrap up this Western, not wrap up, because we are playing Colorado later next week. Let's finish off St. Louis tomorrow night. Back-to-back games. I want to see the presence. I want to see another strong first period. Next game against St. Louis. There won't be a Devil's Den video directly tomorrow night, but there will be one Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, because unfortunately I am busy on Wednesday and Friday nights. So, big hand of the Devils. They win 5-3. Good on everyone. Jack Hughes, 19 points in 9 games. Brad's coming up on 16-17. McLeod gets a goal. It's just everyone's playing well. That's going to be it for me, guys. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Adios.